Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, bringing you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. So today we're going to get into some trending topics. I thank all of you for joining me. I'm excited about today's topics because we're going to get into the tea, you guys. But please make sure you hit that like button on your way in, subscribe, and leave comments, and share my stream on your different social media platforms with all your friends and families, okay? And follow us back on our different social media platforms. And that information will be below in my description box. So today, Naughty Crew, today, or shall I say tonight? All right. Good evening, everyone. We getting into Glorilla and Cardi B talking about 50-50 in a relationship on the finances. Okay. I want to get my Night Crew's opinion. Also, we got Tory Lanez settling in another case. He trying to clean up the mess before he go to trial. Okay. Classic narcissist. All right. And then we got you still out here running his mouth. All right. I'm over it, quite frankly, but it's a good topic of conversation because I want to hear what my Naughty Crew think. We got Bill Cosby, another case up against him with SA charges, okay? And then we got Mariah Carey getting that Nick Cannon. She like, he not spending enough time with the twins, okay? That's what happened when you spread your seed so thin, Nick. Not enough for you to go around. That's probably why you was up in the hospital. Okay, but we ain't going to get into all of that. And if we got time, we're going to get into Tokyo Tony's point of view on Blueface mother position. Okay, that should be interesting. All right. Tokyo Tony is very opinionated. She reminded me of Boosie out here in these streets. Got an opinion about anything, like he the mayor or running for president or something like that. All right, so I am excited. I'm going to let you all load up, and we're going to go ahead and begin getting into our topics because, this is a mess. So up first, we're going to get into Glorilla. She recently spoke out stating that she don't mind going 50-50 with her man, and also Cardi B kind of backing her a little something. So I wanted to present it to my Naughty Crew to see what y'all thought, excuse me. So she took to Twitter. Hopefully it'll load up. We'll give it a few minutes. If not, we'll start with Cardi first. Yeah, it's taking a little while. So we'll start with Oh, here it goes. Here we go, y'all. So I think every couple of days or so, she come out and she do a live, dropping little jewels about her opinion and her position on things. So y'all let me know what y'all think.
One more thing on that topic. If a nigga putting in all the work doing everything, I guarantee you a nigga is gonna be fucking off. Cause what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do when he leave you, bitch? Like what the fuck what the fuck you gonna do if you find out he cheating? But cry. Cause he paying all the bills, bitch. You don't want your bill payer to leave. So how you need to be on your own shit. You need to have your own shit going. And a lot of y'all probably gonna say, he pay all the bills, I still make my money, da da da. Now you need to be in the habit of paying for your own shit. Cause no matter how much you got your own money, all them bills that were getting paid by the nigga, that shit gonna change. It's gonna be a whole financial change for you because the shit you was spending freely, you ain't gonna be able to do that no more because now you gotta pay all the bills. And now you can't do what you want to do no more. It's gonna be like a whole life switch. So that's why I just feel like she should just be at a certain pace, like 50-50, or you know what I'm saying? Like just like that. Like y'all making yourself feel needy and shit. And that's why.
All right, Naughty Crew. Let me know what y'all think about what she's saying. So far, I believe that's from a single woman standpoint. It's a different situation when you're in a marriage, okay? And especially in this day and age, with everything being so costly, you know, households are maintained off of two incomes nowadays. All right, so let's jump into what Cardi had to say.
I am not totally against 50-50. Like, as much as I be like, because it really depends on your situation, on your lifestyle, right? If you and your nigga make 50,000 a year, right? Each 50,000 a year, and y'all planning to buy a house, but only your nigga is contributing to the bills, to the fucking food, to the rent. Bitch, y'all never gonna buy a fucking house. You ain't never gonna buy a motherfucking house. But and that's just goes that goes if you want to be part of something, like, unless you want to like just be a house bitch. But like, once you a house bitch, you don't got no say so and nothing. Like, you can't like, and a nigga could kick you out whenever the fuck. Have you ever been kicked out by a nigga? I've been, bitch, and I don't fucking like that feeling. That's why you gotta be. That's why it's always gotta be like, kick me out, nigga. Fuck you mean? My shit's on the lease too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bad feeling. A nigga kicked me out before and I was dumped out. I was like, I'm going. Bitch, you know where I went? When that nigga kicked me out? Well, if you're from New York, you know that when you go up to the roof, there's like a little floor on the roof before you open it. I went up there, bitch. I slept there when a nigga kicked me out. That's why I like when a nigga, like, I love to get like maintain everything, but I do like ownership of certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I went half and half of my house in Atlanta with my nigga. And I was asking him, like, you want to go half and half with this house in New York? Because I need a house in New York, because he did not want me to get a house in New York. So he was like, no, you do you. But we are gonna buy a house in LA, and we are planning to buy a fucking apartment in New York City, and we're gonna go half and half on those. So that type of shit is there. But some of y'all ain't there yet. Some of y'all ain't in that relationship where y'all buying shit with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but you could be if y'all both saved up and y'all, do shit certain type of way. When it comes to 50-50 with a nigga, it really, really depends. I am not totally against.
All right, Naughty Crew, let me know what y'all think about this. You think it's cool for everybody, when you in a relationship, for everyone to go 50-50? Me personally, I like to build. I like to build. And if it take both of us to build the empire, so be it. As long as I have complete ownership in it. It's a way you do your business. That's just the bottom line. You have to make sure you draw up the contracts to make sure your ownership is solidified. You have to protect your name, your brand, whatever you pushing. You just have to be smart. You have to be smart in your business. So, I mean, nowadays things are so expensive. Most households are 50-50. Yeah, not yeah, I ain't both parties feds have to be making an effort. You are absolutely right. I'm not doing that for somebody who want half step and only going step up half the way. Okay. So that's why it's important for you to vet your partners. Okay. Because you need to know they going to deliver when the going get rough. Okay. So I wanted to present this to my Night Crew. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for dropping this footage. Let's jump into some of the comments. So Three True Blue said, "Who cares? What works for your relationship works for your relationship. Let's end this convo in an hour. Thanks." I'm so tired of the conversation. Shay Rich 82. This is fact. A relationship will never be 50-50. Sometimes during the relationship, someone will be pulling more weight. It's facts. That's just life. That's just life, Naughty Crew. Hey. Hey, cousin, that's facts. But both parties have to be willing to put in the work, and that's when you'll get I would say a fruitful result. Basically, if y'all both on the same page, you could build an empire together. You could build an empire together. So I wanted to present this to my naughty crew, all right? To see what y'all thought. Up next, let's see. We jump into okay, Kanye out in these streets acting crazy, y'all. Let's get into it because I just need to get him over with. All right. Let's get into what he's saying. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for dropping this footage. So Kanye West has a message for Kim Kardashian. Come home, Kim. Come home to Christ. Don't let the devil use you. Well, I mean, how you telling the devil not to let the devil? I digress. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's see what he got.
Kim, come home. Kim, come home to Christ. Go to God. Go to Jesus because you saying you might not ever or marry somebody. Great. Go marry Tom Brady, whatever you want to do. But get married and use your platform as an influence to keep families together. Don't let the devil use you. Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does not love you, Kim. Come home, Kim. Come home to Christ. Go to God. Go to Jesus because you saying you might not ever or marry somebody. Great. Go marry Tom Brady, whatever you want to do. But get married and use your platform as an influence to keep families together. Don't let the devil use you. Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does not love you, Kim. Come home, Kim. Come home to Christ. Go to God. Go to Jesus.
All right, this is his latest rant. I wanted to see what you naughty crew think because Kanye, I need him to have several seats. Like somebody needs to sedate him. All right, let's jump into the comments, bro. Someone mute him. Exactly, bro. He needs help for real. He does. He go from one extreme to the next. Tom Brady, like, how I get into this? Exactly. Yeah, I am Tanisha Thomas. She said this year has been so chaotic, ready to skip right to 2023. I feel you when we have to listen to rhetoric like this. But that's not the only rant. Nope, nope. We got a new one. We have a new one. Okay, he's still on his anti-Semitic rant.
Because you also love Hitler, but you love everyone equally. Good guys and bad guys.
Yeah, Jewish people can't tell me who I can love and who I can't love. You can't force your pain on everyone else. Jewish people, forgive Hitler today. Let it go. Let it go. And stop trying to force it on other people. Good night.
You love Jews, but you're canceled for anti-Semitism because you also love Hitler, but you love everyone equally. Good guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
I think he's losing his ever-loving mind, okay? That's what I just think. He is mad that he's losing control of everything around him. But this is what you asked for, okay? You did all of this so you could lose all your contracts or whatever. I think Kim got tired of his stuff, or they weren't seeing eye to eye. Because as you can see, he's very like pro Christ, pro Christ, pro Christ. All right, at every turn. Actually, I think he's using it as a scapegoat at this point, to deflect from his misbehavings. Whew, I'm so over Ye. I'm over it. And now all these people are giving him platforms, and I feel like they're, how can I say, exploiting him. But he's contradictory. He's a walking contradiction. You know, you want to say all of this about Kim, but you married. You knew who you married. You knew she was for the streets. You knew she was for the streets, Jay. And you got in bed with her anyway. And reproduced 4 times. And you mad at the position you in? Like, come on now. And then you still supporting Balenciaga by wearing these masks, these GIMP masks. Exactly, cousin. He mad because she didn't go his way. Exactly. And his ego is bruised. But who could live like this on a regular? I couldn't imagine living with a partner like this on a regular basis, where they just like up and down, left and right. You don't know what you want to get in a day. You don't know what you want to get. I'm going to pray for him still, though. Even though he pissed me off, I'm going to pray for him. I'm going to pray for my brother for peace. Peace be unto you. Yeah, I hope you find some peace in all of this that you're doing. I really do. All right, moving right along. That's enough energy for the narcissist. All right. Up next, we got
Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does.
I'm sorry, that keeps going on. Let's get into Tory Lanez. Okay, as you all know, his trial is coming up. All right, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for dropping this. Tory Lanez reportedly agrees to pay Love and Hip Hop star Prince in settlement over alleged Miami nightclub attack. Now, Prince is from Love and Hip Hop Miami. All right, and he's a big party promoter down there. So let's jump into the details. So Casey Gale looks like Tory Lanez has taken care of one legal case he's been dealing with. At Radar Online reports that the singer reached a financial settlement with Love and Hip Hop Miami star Prince over alleged nightclub attacks. The entertainer's new attorney revealed the secret agreement with Prince as part of her plea to take the trial date off the court's calendar. So basically, I feel like they're trying to dismiss this to clear his record and his image before the real trial start. You know, the one with him and Megan Thee Stallion. All right, because we need to know these facts, Knotty Crew. We need to know what really happens because everybody's pointing the finger at everybody, and we don't know who's telling the truth. So, in attorney Kadisha Phelps filing, she said the December 5th trial is no longer needed. Initially, she claimed that Lanez would be busy defending himself as part of his criminal case in LA with Megan Thee Stallion. However, Phelps noted that she now has information to believe that a settlement has already been reached between the parties, and Lanez has tendered funds to Prince in consummation of their agreement. All right. So I just feel like he's just trying to clean up his image for court. Okay. Classic move. Hey, Shay B. Oh, yes. Yay. I would be scared to death myself. And Kim, too. I'll be scared to leave my kids with her, too. The decision making is a little faulty. Okay. I mean, the mask just took me over the edge. And I just feel like history is repeating itself and Kanye is losing his grip. But you know, all the Kardashians are old now. So now they're trying to pass the torch to the younger generation and put those grandbabies out there now. All of a sudden, you see them all in commercials and modeling and things like that. Like, I mean, if you ask me, Naughty Crew,
That's suspicious. That's weird.
absolutely it's suspicious and weird. Okay. I hear you, cousin. Both of them are crazy. They are. They deserve each other, if you ask me. And look, Kanye used some of those Kardashian media manipulation tactics. Look at what he's doing. Where you think he got it from? See, back in the day, he used to be on the radio stations and award shows. But once he got with Kim, his platform expanded. Yes. So what do you guys think about this Tory Lanez situation? And I'm going to drop the link because I only have a couple more stories to get into because I really want to get you guys' thoughts. With the Tory Lanez situation, I can't wait till the judge sit his behind down, okay? I'm over his antics and I'm seeing a pattern. He's always out in like big events, like concerts and nightclubs, causing all this beef and so-called like attacking people. Like what the short man complex is going on? What the short man complex is going on? Why do you have so much to prove? And if you were smart, you would have stayed chill up until this trial. But you've been doing the most. You just got off a house arrest. And the pattern of his behavior is making me believe that there's some truth to Megan's story. Yeah, he is really burnt out now. He really is burnt out. But I can't wait for the trial, Naughty Crew, because we're going to follow it. We want to follow it. So up next, let's get into Bill Cosby's new case, okay? They still trying to hand him up. They say, not so soon. Get back over here.
Hulu does not love you, Kim.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Can everybody see okay? Hey, Feds, thank you for the comment. He needs to be in jail. He needs to be around men. Let's see who he attacking once he incarcerated. You know, they ain't got nothing but time. And he'll be considered a trophy, Tory Lanez, because he's a celebrity. They'll get at him just for the stature in prison. He better sit down and study prison law. I'm telling you, he better have several seats, okay? Because they will learn him in prison for sure. Tory, don't drop the soap, son. Don't drop the soap, all right? So let's jump into this Bill Cosby case. So shout out to Rolling Stone for dropping this footage. Bill Cosby sued by 5 women for SA in New York, okay? This dropped, so I wanted to share this with my Naughty Crew. So the lawsuit contains allegations from 5 women, including some who have publicly accused Cosby in the past. They're going to keep going and going until they get him. So Bill Cosby is facing a new SA lawsuit with 5 women accusing him of groping, R-wording, drugging them in separate instances as far as back as 1969, as well as during the 80s and the 90s. Okay, so the suit obtained by Rolling Stone was filed by Lily Bernard, Eden Turl, Jewel Gittins, Jennifer Thompson, and Sandra Ladd. All 5 said they were SA'd and battered by Cosby. Some of the plaintiffs include Bernard, Turl, Thompson, and Ladd have accused Cosby of SA in the past. Bernard is also suing Cosby in New Jersey. Okay? The New York lawsuit was filed under the state New Adult Survivors Act. Yes, I did a recording on this, you guys, which suspends the statute of limitation for SA cases for 1 year. So they're taking advantage of this act. Okay? So along with Cosby, the new lawsuit names 3 companies as co-defendants for failing to intervene and protect the women: NBC Universal Media, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and the Cardi Warner Company. NBC Universal and Cardi Warner helped produce The Cosby Show, which was partly filmed at Kaufman Astoria Studios. So Jordan Rutsky, a lawyer for the plaintiffs, said in a statement, "This is an important step towards holding Bill Cosby and his enablers accountable for their actions and finding some measure of justice for the women they have harmed. We are thankful for the plaintiff in the lawsuit and other similarly situated women for their bravery in facing their abusers." So Bernard also issued a statement saying, "I'm grateful to New York State for being able to stand with my fellow survivors as we support each other in our quest for justice. I also encourage all other survivors to stand up and have their voice heard. Collectively, by holding our abusers accountable for their actions, we can set an example for future generations and make this world a safer place. Okay, I love it because number one, they said when they dropped that lawsuit or that stature, the survivor adult stature, that the floodgates were gonna open. And all you pedos out there, y'all better get ready, okay? Because y'all be getting exposed now. All right, so cousin said those chicks was HOEs, okay? Possible, but I mean, they're pursuing this hard. They're trying to get him in several states now. I wanted to present this to my Knotty crew to see what y'all thought. All right. I'm just saying, you got to be more careful, okay? Bill Cosby, you got to be more. I feel like personally, his past is catching up to him, and where there is smoke, there is fire. Okay, these victims are going hard, and I don't believe in discounting the victims, whether they was HOEs or not. You know, a lot of times it was a situation of power, and that's what SA and R word is all about. It's about power, and he used his celebrity and his influence to control the situation, and I think that's where the problem lies. Hey, Natasha. Hey. So for everyone that's just joining, we went through Glorilla and Cardi B. Let me see. We went through Glorilla and Cardi B. They're both speaking out about going 50-50 in the financial realm with your partners, okay? And Cardi's perspective is like, you know, it's okay to build together, but we talk about how both people have to be pulling their weight and contributing the same amount, and it has to be ownership, okay? And you have to be about your business and handle your contracting, protect your name and what you're entitled to. All right. Then we got into Tory Lanez settling with Prince from Love and Hip Hop of Miami. Because he was accused of attacking him in a nightclub. So he did a cash settlement trying to clean up his record before he started this trial. Okay, we know what it is. All right, and then we got into Bill Cosby's new SA lawsuit. Okay, so 5 more women have brought a lawsuit in New York under the new Adult Survivors Act, which I did a recording on. It was some months ago. It was back in the summertime or whatever. But this act eliminated the statute of limitation for 1 year so that victims, adult survivor victims, can come forward and press charges against their predators. Okay. And so these women have collectively come together to bring a suit against Bill Cosby, and one of them, Bernard, she is also suing in New Jersey too. So I wanted to bring that to my Knotty crew. So the next story we're getting into is Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon, okay? Mariah, like, Nick, you're not spending enough time with their twins, okay? And this is what happened when you're irresponsible with your seed and you spread it everywhere because you only one person. And Nick was just in the hospital with pneumonia. But you can't possibly think.
Who does not love you, Kim?
Oh, did I forget to set it up? I sure did. Sorry, guys. Let me get it here. But yeah, Nick, he be doing too much. He be doing too much, making all these kids. And he's a sickly man. And that's what I really think is irresponsible, because like you could possibly pass that on genetically. He has an autoimmune disease. So I just thought it was quite interesting that Mariah is speaking out now. Sorry. What stories? Oh, here it is. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I got it now. Exactly, Natasha. There is not enough days in the week for all 85 of his kids. It's just irresponsible what he's doing. And what's going to happen if something happens to him? I mean, for the most part, Mariah, she has her own, you know what I mean, money or whatever. So she doesn't need him financially. But what about all the other ones that don't work and things like that? So shout out to the Jasmine brand for dropping this article. Mariah Carey wants ex-husband Nick Cannon, soon to be father of 12, to carve out more time for their twins, according to the Insider. So although Nick Cannon is working on being a father to 11 children, Mariah Carey wants him to spend more time with the twins they shared together. Those are his oldest. Those are his firstborns or whatever. Why wouldn't he want to spend more time with them? So according to Radar Online, Mariah Carey wants her ex-husband Nick Cannon to carve out more time to spend with the twins, Mariah and Moreau. An insider claimed Mariah Carey asked Nick Cannon to make sure their 11-year-old gets to see their father as much as possible, they shared. Nick thinks it's crazy, wonderful having all these kids. The insider notes that the Wild 'N Out star is prepared to keep up with his busy schedule so he can provide for his growing family. They added that the 42-year-old is working a lot and has to divide his attention amongst all his children. And this is the problem with this, Nick. As previously reported, Cannon recently welcomed his 11th child named Beautiful Zeppelin, but I believe he has 12, or he has the 12th on the way. I really think he is on a mission to get a kidney or a liver transplant or something, and that's why he want to have all these kids so he can get cured from his autoimmune disease. I'm telling you. Yeah. So look, former talk show host expects baby number 12 sometime soon with Alyssa Scott. The co-parents reflected today, December. Well, that was yesterday. And this is the one he lost his first child with, Zen, the one that passed away. It's something sick about this, you guys. For him wanting to spread his seed like this, I think it's some trauma there. And he gets away easy. You want to know why? Because now, after he makes the baby, now I got to work. And guess who's stuck with the baby? Mama. Okay. So I just wanted to share this with my Knotty crew to see what y'all thought about this, because I think it's dangerous what he's doing. And let's not forget, he's linked with that IG model. Who alleges that she was with him. And then the other topics we got into, you guys, we got into Ye, okay? Let me share this with y'all one more time, because he's losing his ever-loving mind.
Because you also love Hitler, but you love everyone equally. Good guys and bad guys.
Yeah, Jewish people can't tell me who I can love and who I can't love. You can't force your pain on everyone else. Jewish people, forgive Hitler today. Let it go. And stop trying to force it on other people. Good night.
You love Jews, but you're canceled for anti-Semitism because you also
we got that one. Now he's begging Kim to come back to Christ. Okay. It's just like, okay.
Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does not love you, Kim. Come home. Come home to Christ. Go to God. Go to Jesus, because you saying you might not ever, or marry somebody. Great. Go marry Tom Brady, whatever you want to do. But get married and use your platform as an influence to keep families together. Don't let the devil use you. Hulu.
Guys, this is all I have to say about that.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
May God have mercy on your soul, Kanye. Don't with this gimp culture, don't they have like gags for the mouth? Like, he need like a chastity belt for his mouth or something. Yes, it's almost giving those creepy Mormons off shoe cult, pow cult vibes. Yes, when they had 20 wives. I did a story on that earlier, Nataj, about the cult leader that was busted with like 20 wives and all of them were underage, and he was pimping out his own kids to the other elders in his cult community. Yeah, I did a story on that this morning. I did a story on that, and it made me feel like this. I don't mind doing 50-50 as long as we're building together to grow the empire ultimately. So that's the way I feel about that. Tory Lanez settled with Prince, okay, because he attacked him and he wanted to shut him up, so he gave him some hush money in the settlement. Bill Cosby has a new case against him under the Adult Survivor Act in New York. All right, and Nick Cannon needs to spend more time with his kids, okay? So please feel free to come up on the panel and sound off on these different topics, or you could continue to leave comments. That's fine too. We can interact that way. We can interact that way. So it's a lot going on in the world, you guys. That's why I like to do a smorgasbord of topics. It's a lot to keep up with. You know, certain stories I'll do deep dives in. And please, if you have not hit that like button, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. But people are losing their ever-loving minds out here. Yes, they are. And you have to protect your energy. And guys, these stores are getting smarter and smarter. Let me share this with you. This young lady thought she was going to steal from this man's store. And he had an automatic lock.
Come on. It's locked. Give me the phone. I'm going to take the screen off and you can get out of there or I can call the cops. I'm not coming. Mom. Mom. Why am I inside the store? Like, why you lock the doors on me? That ain't my fault. All right, I'm going to call the cops if that's the case. Dude, come on, you got to take me to jail. You're going to give me my screen back or you're going to go home? Which one is it? Because the guy, his screen, and I got to run home. He takes my screen. All you have to do is give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and I'll let you go. He got to put me in jail. 4 o'clock. Think I'm stupid.
You see that? The door was locked, okay? And she a whole liar, lying to her mama. Scratch a lot, find a thief. Let me tell you, okay? She gonna tell her mama he just locked her in the store. No, girl, you were stealing. You're a thief. You're a thief. And this is how we feel about thieves at Knotty Crew.
Listen up, mommy, just box down your blood clot and kick you down. No one step in your belly. Where you want to say a blood clot then? Cause you go like afraid, me afraid of you. Yes. Or frightened for bumbo all you. Yes. But show me never come out from that this morning. This morning. So where the bumbo all you talk about? Talk again and see if me no kick down your bumbo all like no to. Yeah.
Uh-huh. No stealing. It's bad. Scratch a lot, find a thief. She probably could have talked to that man, and she could have been like, "Look, we on hard times or whatever. You think you could look me out with a screen?" Nope. She tried to steal from him, but he was real calm and nice. You can either give me my screen back, or I could call the cops. People are losing their ever loving minds. Okay. They are losing their ever loving minds. Oh boy. Anybody else I miss? And rest in peace, Christy Allen. I reported on her early this morning. She lost her battle to cancer. That's right. And look, Roddy Ricch is getting sued, you guys. Roddy Ricch. And I tend to like his music, but he's getting sued for allegedly stealing parts of the box from another song. That's one of his songs, The Box. Let's see what the comments say. Yet another example of something the label should have taken care of. Same with Juice. How can you have major label services and they're missing this stuff? So the Divine post, oh yeah, that's the whole sample. So he was never him. Pay for your sample, people. I don't know. Looks like a point in the finger situation. I hope they got their evidence together. And it was reported today that Nia Long officially broke up with Ime Udoka. I'm not surprised. I'm sure my Naughty crew is not surprised. And then Tokyo Tony was trying to talk to Blueface's mom, I guess, woman to woman. Let's get into it.
Blueface mom. Said some things that hit home. The difference is she's just starting. I'm almost 6 years into it. What she got to realize is she already know all these things. Stop taking your blood pressure up high. Hi, Kay. Stop taking your blood pressure up high. Screaming on the internet because that's the only way you can reach them. But when I said that, man, why you doing this shit on it? Because, bitch, you can't reach them. When they famous and rich as shit, you can't reach no single that you got. Yeah. And you can have a phone number all the fuck you want. They won't answer because they know your number. Blueface mom. Said some things that hit home. The difference is she's just starting. You went online to fight, this for Kashawn, to fight Blueface mother. She should have beat the living shit out of you. She should have whooped you. She should have knocked your other fucking teeth out, bitch. Make you match around them parts. I like this girl until I seen all these things. You went online to fight, this for Kashawn, to fight Blueface mother.
Let me know what y'all think, Naughty Crew. Do you think Tokyo Tony is in a position to give Blueface mom any advice? I mean, because I've seen some toxic situations between her and China. I really did. I've seen some toxic situations. Let's jump into some of the comments. So Sleeve Day on Striving says, Krishan wouldn't stand a chance if Blueface had a mama like Tokyo. She over there wilding on his mom and sister because they ain't no match for her. I mean, Tokyo ain't lying. LOL. How you fight somebody mama? This generation is messed up. It is. They don't have no more respect. They don't have no more respect. And to be quite honest, Naughty Crew, I don't feel like Krishan could really fight like that. Like, cause she just be running up on people and taking catching them off guard. But they on punishment over here in Naughty Love Movement. I refuse to entertain the foolery. They do all now. They trying to act like they so in love because they new show coming out and Blueface show coming out. And you know, it's about to be a bunch of drama because he in the house with a bunch of girls, and Krishan will implant herself in that situation one way or another. And we know this. We know the outcome of all of this, okay? That's like save your money for Zeus. I mean, it all played out already on social media. You do not need to pay them $5.99 to watch what you're seeing on social media already. Mm-hmm. Tokyo Tony has calmed down a lot, though. She's over on Night and Day Network all the time. And I believe she's getting her own channel or podcast at this point. It should be interesting. I think her and Jaguar Wright are going to be working together. So I'm interested to see both of their perspectives. They both have experience within the industry in different ways. Because Tokyo used to be a stripper back in the day. So I'm sure she know a lot of connects. But do y'all think she is in a position to give Carlisa advice? Because one thing Carlisa need to stay off the gram talking about them. She need to build her own brand. But everybody's clout chasing in that situation. That's how I feel. I got my popcorn. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find some other stories for my Naughty Crew. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and sound off on these topics, we went through Glorilla and Cardi B, talking about it's okay to go 50-50 with your partner on the finances and the relationship. Glorilla's perspective was like, girl, have your own bag. Always have your own. And see, I was raised like that by my family, to always have my own and to be able to take care of myself. And if you get a good partner, it'll just be added addition, you know? We'll both win together. But that's the importance of vetting your partners. All right. We got into Tory Lanez settling his case with Jay Prince down in from Love and Hip Hop Miami. He just trying to clean up his record so he could save face on his trial. I think this trial is going to be a circus because he is a clown. Okay. But I'm interested to see. I want the facts. I want the facts, Naughty Crew. And then we got Bill Cosby, his new case. Okay. 5 of his survivors are taking advantage of the Survivors Act in New York. Okay. And they came together and brought a lawsuit against him for SAing and R-wording them. And then we got Mariah Carey speaking out. Or one of her assistants or something leaked the information, but she wants Nick to spend more time with the twins. I mean, Nick, you can't have a bunch of kids in different households and be there for all of them. This is the problem with being so loose and irresponsible with your seed, because now you got to fly all over the world to see your kids, and they're missing out on quality time. Whereas if you would have stayed with just Mariah, I don't think Mariah wanted no more kids. I think Mariah just got with Nick just to have babies. Because their marriage didn't even last that long. I think they dated longer than they was married. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all sound off on these topics. I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. But I just wanted to get a head start. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, you guys. I'm going to try. I just be so tired in the morning. Oh, having a hard time sleeping. My sleep pattern is all off. But before we go, Want to give a word out to the sponsors out there?
Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One.
Okay. And to all my haters.
And I want to say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
Okay. Gotta embrace your haters. Hey, Shaby. Oh yes, yes. And you know what it is, Shaby? I have to get my workout regimen back into my routine. It's just that I'm spread so thin between work and YouTubing. It's hard to fit it in, but I have to make time. But I've been taking steps to get like more organized, okay, so I can have better time management because I love YouTubing, but I gotta work out and stuff like that so that I'm tired when I go to bed. But it's just hard. Like I go to sleep fine, but I always wake up at like between 2 and 3 o'clock, right? And I can't like get settled back in. I'm just like tossing and turning for the rest of the night. So you just end up feeling restless. The link is there if anybody wants to come up and sound off. I'm hot. But I hope you guys enjoyed these topics. I look forward to having further conversation with you guys in the comments. If any of you have any ideas for stories, please feel free to DM me or email me. And all that information is in my description box below. But I'm on Instagram at naughtylove.movement2020. Okay. Always looking for story ideas. So that we could build a panel and just have an open discussion. Over here, I like to hear a different perspective. That's just how I am. I'm just not a closed-minded person. And I just love starting a conversation just to see how people look at things. Because you never know. It could impact your way of thinking. But how do you grow as a person if you're not open to having conversations? So that's why I created this platform. Not only for that, but also to share my gifts with the world. I'm blessed with my gifts being in my hands. For those of you who are just getting to know me, I am an artist too. I do art. Hopefully, I'll give you guys an art tour one day. And also, I have my own business. I sell head wraps. I sell African head wraps. I sell turbans. I have all type of head wraps, and I usually go through like the festival circuit in New Jersey in the summertime. So that's when I mainly promote them. Right now, I'm just waiting to get a website built so that I could share it. So my Naughty crew will have one place to go to purchase your head wraps. I love the look of a head wrap. Put a nice pair of earrings on. You just fly instantly. So that's why I love them. Having a bad hair day, put a head wrap on. Your roots growing in, put a head wrap on. You starting your locks and you don't like the little ugly face, put a head wrap on. That's my man. I just started his locks. His locks are 3 weeks old, I believe. And his hair grew so fast because of the turban. It grew fast. But this was a fun panel, you guys. I appreciate you all joining me. I'm going to try to go live in the morning before work between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I got to see what stories are out there. I'll try to do my little research tonight so I can join you tomorrow morning. So I appreciate you all. Until next time, Naughty Girl, I'm out. One.